Are you looking for the best laptops? In this video, we will look at some of the best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Dell XPS 13. The Dell XPS 13, 2020, is a beast of a laptop. Dell's bold decisions and unwavering devotion to innovation are to thank for this. Following up on the fantastic XPS 13, 2019, Dell takes the industry's Infinity Edge display to the next level by eliminating the final bezel. As a result, the laptop is frameless, calling it the first of its sort. That's not all, though. For $1,749, you get a laptop with a larger display, as well as a larger, more ergonomic keyboard and trackpad, all housed in a chassis that is smaller than its father's legacy. Aside from the cosmetic upgrades, the XPS 13 is a strong laptop with a 10th Gen Intel Core i7 CPU and a battery life of over 12 hours. The Dell XPS 13 features a 1 GHz Intel Core i5-1035G1 CPU, 8 GB of RAM, a 256 GB M.2 PCIe NVMe SSD, an Intel UHD graphics GPU, and a non-touch display with a resolution of 1920 by 1200. I tested the $1,749 model, which comes with a 1.5 GHz Intel Core i7-1065G7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, a 512 GB M.2 NVMe SSD, an Intel Iris Plus GPU, and a 1920 by 1200 touch display. The XPS 13 is a showstopper on the outside and inside. The frost white anodized aluminum finish on the lid is nice to the touch and looks fashionable when I put it in and take it out of my purse. The gleaming Dell logo resembles a fashionable brooch with just the perfect amount of glitz. At number 2. Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch M1. Welcome to Apple's new computer era. Apple's proprietary M1 SoC would be the first phase in the firm's deliberate break from Intel. The 16 billion electronics in the side 5nm gadget are the company's most ever filled into a chip. The SoC also has an 8-core CPU, graphics card, a single-core, Apple's Neural Engine, an enhanced image signal processor, and Apple's Secure Enclave, all those transistors. The result is a quicker, more powerful laptop and a force to be reckoned with. The new Apple M1 SoC, 16 GB of RAM, a 1TB SSD, and Apple M1 graphics are all included in the MacBook Pro. The Apple M1 SoC, system on a chip, 8 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB SSD are included in the $1,299 basic model. The $2,299 variant adds 2 TB of storage to the package. Each laptop has a 13-inch Retina display with 2560 by 1600 pixels resolution. The much-hyped Apple M1 CPU signifies the company's departure from Intel in favor of proprietary technology. And Apple didn't hold back in highlighting all the ramifications, claiming that the new MacBooks will give 3.5x the CPU performance, 6x quicker GPU performance, and outperform 98% of PC laptops on the market. Well, except for that last one, I'm here to tell you that the buzz is well-founded. It's a whopper of a story. At number 3. Acer Swift 3, late 2021. The Acer Swift 3 is an ultra-thin, sleek, silver, zippy performance designed to aid college-bound students in transitioning to the next level of their study and making life easier. It features a lovely design with some fantastic chrome elements for added flair. The 11th Gen Intel Core i7 CPU provides adequate performance, while the Intel Iris Xe GPU provides excellent rendering. The Intel Core i5-1035G4 engine, 8 GB of RAM, a 256 GB SSD, Intel Iris Plus graphics, and a 13.5-inch 1080p display are included in the Acer Swift 3's base configuration, which starts at $729.99. The Acer Swift 3 is a silver, all-metal, ultra-thin laptop that directly competes with the 13-inch MacBook Air. Its profile and price are identical. Acer is seeking to carve out a niche for itself in the market. A fingerprint scanner compliant with Windows Hello is located immediately below the keyboard on the right, allowing you to open up the laptop with your fingers. I was surprised that Acer did not include a capacitive sensor to give the user some privacy. The Swift 3 is a reliable, cost-effective ultra-thin laptop and travel companion that won't hold you back. It's a little workhorse that performed admirably in many of our tests. It also has a good battery life of more than 10 hours. It also has a luxurious appearance and a somewhat comfy keyboard. At number 4. Apple MacBook Air, M1, 2020. Talk about giving a laptop a new lease of life. Everything Apple's M1 associate eventually turns to gold, making it the Midas of CPUs. The MacBook Air transforms from an insufficient laptop that hardly fits the bill to one of the quickest laptops on the market, not only in its portable class but in comparison to everyone on the market, thanks to its new engine. With a battery life of 14+ hours, you'll easily get through a day, if not two, on a single charge. Apple's shift to ARM-based processors appears to be reaping massive benefits, including the requirement to run iOS and iPadOS apps on the Mac. Furthermore, thanks to signal processing, the webcam on the MacBook Air is clearer and more color accurate than ever before. It also has a return Magic Keyboard, a welcome upgrade from the previous MacBook's butterfly-style keyboard. Furthermore, you get stronger sound than you'd expect from a laptop this small, as well as Dolby Atmos audio support for effectively movies and TV. Not only is this the top pick for many, if not most, Apple users, but it's also a laptop that the PC world should be watching. That framework has an 8-core CPU, a 7-core GPU, 8GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD. The $1,249 model comes with 512GB of SSD storage and an 8-core GPU. The MacBook Air with M1 was released on November 17, 2020, while those who have waited longer may be rewarded. Thinner outer walls and MagSafe charging are rumored for the MacBook Air 2022. However, if you don't require a new laptop immediately, you might want to wait a bit. According to the most recent Bloomberg report, a redesigned MacBook Air will be available in 2023. At number 5. Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio. The Surface Laptop Studio from Microsoft is a recreated Surface Book with a much more MacBook Pro-like configuration and a gaze-hinged display. Microsoft's over certain for Windows 11, and it wants to make Windows a more appealing place to work and play. The Surface Laptop Studio, like Windows 11, is marketed as each shop for efficiency, entertainment, and creative work. For that price, you get this hinged ultra-portable with an 11th Gen Intel Core i5 CPU, 16GB of RAM, and a 256GB NVMe SSD. Because the SSD in the Surface Laptop Studio is removable, you should easily upgrade it in the future. If you want a model with a distinct NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti GPU, the Surface Laptop Studio can also serve mobile gaming or video editing machine. However, it's a bit costly when fully loaded, and despite its excellent components, the Surface Laptop Studio performs compared to similarly priced machines. Microsoft also offers a variety of optional accessories, ranging from wireless earbuds and mice to USB hubs, that you can include with your purchase. At number 6. HP Spectre X36014. The HP Spectre X36014 2021 is the industry's first Spectre 2 different with a larger 3:2 ratio display. While 16:9 widescreen displays are great for entertainment, a 3:2 display is roughly the size of a standard A4 sheet of paper and has approximately 20% more vertical displaying space than a 16:9 display. It's a premium model, priced accordingly, with prices ranging at $1,170 on HP's website right now. It can be configured with an 11th generation Core i5 or i7 processor, 8GB or 16GB of memory, up to 2TB of storage, and one of two 13.5-inch 1920 by 1280 pixel displays, one with 400 nit bright light and the other with 1000 nit brightness, as well as HP's privacy screen features. The dual-chamber edges, for example, find things simpler to hold and allow access to the X360 to the front or sides. In addition, one of the laptop's two USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports are located in a cutaway corner on the right side. The angled port charges the X360 while preserving the cord out of the way because it charges via USB-C. It's not a big deal in general, but since people can both be used for loading, it'd be pleasant if the access points were divided between the sides. It isn't uncommon in premium models, but it appears to be a missed opportunity to provide people with more versatility when costing and more room for attaching other devices.